Hello everyone, TMMgamer here, bringing you some more Call of Duty Black Ops gameplay. Now today, I'm bringing you a very nice game with the PM63 on Nuketown domination. Now the PM63 is a weapon you really don't get to see used too often. However, in my opinion, it's one of the best SMGs you can use, because when you put rapid fire on, it kills just as fast as any of the major SMGs you want to think of, like the MP5, the AK-74U. Admittedly, it does have quite a small 20-round magazine, but with the addition of sleight of hand, it really doesn't impair you too much, and you can drop people very quickly. And I think this gameplay is a perfect example of how to use it. You know, the PM63 does have its weaknesses. Like I said, it has only a 20-round magazine, and that means you've got to pretty much run sleight of hand with it or run the extended mags, and that means you're going to be running a lot of reloads. Pretty much all the time you're going to be reloading this weapon, so it's a little bit weak when you see more than one enemy at a time. But if you can kill one enemy, quickly reload, kill the next, quickly reload, you can go for a very long time with this weapon. I think this gameplay is a perfect example of how to use it effectively. Anyway, you know how to play Nuketown, so I'm not even going to talk about that. What I am going to talk about today is what I'm planning for the next week. Now, the next week is a pretty big deal in gaming. Obviously, PAX Prime's coming up soon, but I think the event that all of us are looking forward to is Call of Duty XP. Now, Call of Duty XP starts this week. I think it's on the Friday, and inevitably we're going to see a new multiplayer trailer released. So I'm already going to promise you guys that I am going to review that trailer, give a full trailer analysis like I did with the Spec Ops trailer earlier in the year, and hopefully I can do just as good a job as I did with the Spec Ops one, because the Spec Ops one I think is still my highest liked and favorited video. So obviously you guys really enjoyed that, so hopefully I'll be able to get my multiplayer trailer analysis to meet those very high standards. But that is not also the limit of what I'm going to do. Sorry, get my words out. I'm also planning to introduce more FIFA content to my channel. Now, there's several reasons for this. First and foremost is I am a massive FIFA player. I mean, FIFA and Call of Duty are the two games that I play the most out of any in the world. You know, they're two games where I absolutely passionately adore them. They're fantastic games, and also FIFA 12 is coming out pretty soon. So what my aim is to do is to put those tutorials out there to get people a little bit better for the launch of FIFA 12, because I know when a new game comes out, everyone wants to be that one step ahead of the competition, and I'm hoping that these tutorials can help you do that. Now, I'm currently working on the first one, which is a set piece tutorial, and that should be up on Friday for you. But if you enjoy this one, I'm going to bring you a lot more tutorials on how to score, how to defend, you know, whatever you guys want really. And another reason why I'm doing it is because I'm looking to get some of my content on community channels, and one of the community channels I'm lining up to upload on doesn't let new directors upload Call of Duty straight away, so you have to upload something a little bit different. Now that's a little bit of a pain, because I bill myself mainly as a Call of Duty commentator. I know I've put Minecraft up in the past and I'm going to do FIFA, but the core of my channel is going to be first person shooters. It's a game I enjoy the most, although I do rage at them a little bit admittedly, but it's a game I enjoy, and in an ideal world it would be the game I upload. But you know, you've got to change the way you upload. You know, you've got to take into account other people's opinions, and this community channel is a very big one. I think it has over 14,000 subscribers at this point when I'm talking. It's probably even higher than that, so if I can get a couple of my videos up onto that channel, it will increase the traffic to my channel and hopefully get me more noticed out there. So to do that, I'm going to have to start doing a little bit more FIFA content, but as per usual, pretty much every single video upload will be Call of Duty, because that is what I want my channel to be. I want it to be a Call of Duty channel. You know, I will bring some Battlefield 3 gameplay in the future if I decide to get it, but the core of my channel is always going to be, you know, Call of Duty. So I really don't want anyone to worry about that. If you subscribe to me just for Call of Duty, that's fine. The vast majority of my content is still going to be Call of Duty, but I've got to diversify a little, just to make my channel that little bit more appealing to everyone else, and just to open up these nice new opportunities to upload to community channels for me as well. Now, okay, I think that's pretty much everything that's going to be happening this week. If you didn't know, it's transfer deadline day today, so that's a very interesting day for all you football fans out there. You know, it's going to be a little bit tight for me to do a commentary on that, but if you want me to mention it briefly in a video next week, I will do, because in an ideal world, I would have done a commentary about it on Friday, because I'm really, you know, a big football fan, and it would have been very interesting. But the way things have worked out with Call of Duty XP this weekend, with me uploading lots of FIFA stuff to get ready for the community channel I want to upload, it's a little bit awkward to do a pretty flippant and off-topic commentary, so that'll hit the back burner for the time being. But there's a lot of stuff to look forward to on my channel in the next few weeks, so I'm really psyched for the next few weeks. I'm going to bring out some pretty good content for you. So I hope you guys are looking forward to it as much as I am. Now, just a little bit back on the gameplay. This is a gameplay that could have been so much better than it was. I mean, I died on 8 kills, I think 2 or 3 times. So if you put that extra kill in, I would have got 2 or 3 more chopper gunners, and I really would have gone to town on this game. As it is, gameplay is still a very good gameplay. I mean, if you take into account the speed with which we beat this team, the amount of kills and the ratio I get is pretty impressive. However, if I'd just been a little bit more lucky, had my eye on the ball just a little bit better, I would have ended up with a much better gameplay, perhaps even hit 100 kills, but still, it's still a very nice gameplay, and I'm very pleased with what I did. But it's just one of those gameplays that is a little bit frustrating. I mean, you get these gameplays now and again. You have a very good gameplay, but a few little tweaks and little outside influences stop you from getting that absolutely beast gameplay that you were hoping for. But I'm very happy with the final score. I'm going to spoil it for you now. I think the final score is 60-9, which with the PM63 on Nuketown, I think is a pretty good effort. But just a little bit on the tactics with the PM63. As I told you before, you've really got to manage its low ammo. Unless you're going to run a perk like Scavenger, which I sincerely don't recommend on Nuketown, because Nuketown is a grenade paradise. And if you use Scavenger and run any of the major routes, you're going to die quite a few times to grenades in the map. So in perhaps a little bit bigger map, in a medium-sized map when you've got a little more variety of routes and you can dodge the nades a little bit easier, I would recommend using Scavenger with the PM63, because especially with rapid fire, you do churn out the ammunition, and if you don't have the access to that extra ammo through Scavenger, you're going to run out of ammo very quickly. And you see a few times in this match, I end up with a Python and a crossbow with no ammo, because the PM63's run out of bullets so quickly. So I would recommend using Scavenger with it normally, but in a very close map, I'd recommend using Flak Jacket. Now, for the second perk, I have to say Sleight of Hand is the no-brain perk choice. You reload quite a lot, and with such a low ammo amount, you can't really afford to hip fire spray too often. So you need to be accurate, you need to be aiming down sights, and Sleight of Hand Pro ticks both those boxes. You get that very quick reloads, and you get that ability to pop the sights up just that little bit faster. So it does turn the PM63 into a very good weapon. Also, if you have Sleight of Hand, and I recommend you do, it will enable you to reload that Python even faster. And one of the downsides to having a weapon with low ammo is the need to run a secondary pistol instead of like a rocket, because if you run the Strela with the PM63 and you run out of ammo, which is it's quite likely to happen sometimes with this weapon, and you need to switch weapons. Switch into a rocket is going to do you no good at all. It's a lot better to pull out that Python or that CZ75. Admittedly, it isn't as good as a normal primary weapon, but it can serve you very well in times here. And you see a few times I fast swap to the Python, and it keeps me alive and gets me that extra kill that otherwise I wouldn't have had before. But anyway, the gameplay is winding to a close. I hope you've enjoyed my PM63 tips and my Nuketown tips. This week coming up now is going to be a fantastic week for this channel, hopefully. Oh, I forgot about that. What a dirty Tomahawk final kill cam that was. Quality effort from that guy there. But I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. As usual, if you did, please rate and comment. Leave a comment on what weapon you want me to use for subscriber showcase and subscriber requests next week. And have a nice day, guys. Thanks for watching.